Whoa. Scotty, how would you characterize that round today?
I felt like we both got up to good starts today. Felt like I got a little cold there on the back nine, but overall I think a solid start to the week.
Is there any way to prepare for conditions like this, or do you just try to conserve energy?
Conserve energy. You know, this is fairly similar to the stuff that we got going on at home right now, and so I tried to get a little bit adjusted to the temperature last week when we were in Dallas, but yeah, sometimes it can be tough to prepare for this kind of heat.
Scotty, it's hard enough to play great golf for a week. What are you most proud of in being able to sustain a certain level of golf throughout this season as opposed to maybe getting tired in the spring, summer?
Yeah, I feel like, my endurance is something that I've been working on, and finding ways to manage my way through the season mentally as well. I think that can be a big part of the grind. And this year, I feel like I've taken it easier on myself than I have in the last few years mentally, and so that's helped as the year has gone on.
Scotty, what do you think about your playing card?
No comment.
Did you practice much last week?
Yeah, I practiced a few days. I played twice and practiced once.
Did you walk or ride?
What do you think?
I assume you were riding.
Yeah, I ride.
When you guys are standing on the range at 12 o'clock and it's 150 degrees, what you're thinking about for the next 4 hours?
Today?
Yeah.
I was just thankful that we were playing twosomes this week, so that was nice.
Xander obviously knocked off a couple majors this summer. What do you like best? Xander. What do you like best about that guy's game, or just about the way he approaches the game?
I think he's really consistent. He's a guy that he's never really out of a hole. I feel like there's sometimes throughout the course of the round where you feel like he's going to make a mistake and he bounces back really quickly. And he's also a tremendously hard worker. So you like seeing guys like that have success.
Scotty, is it kind of tough to kind of tap into that extra level of competitiveness, knowing you have Xander right there going swing for swing with you?
It's fun just being out here competing. I find it a little weird you guys are asking me questions about him and he's literally right there. But it's a lot of fun. It's fun being out here competing. It's fun, compete with your friends. But yeah, we want to beat up on each other, and so it's a lot of fun, playing with the best players and compete.
How do you think your game fits this course here? I know it's a challenging course. How do you think your game fits it?
Well, I think you got to hit quality shots out here. I feel like at times today I did a good job of that, and really the golf course can open up for you if you are hitting fairways and hitting greens. So just trying to do as much of that as I can.
What was so frustrating about the bunker shot on 10? Was it the sand or the shot you hit?
Oh, the one on 12?
Oh, sorry, yeah.
No, 13. Yeah, it was a pretty easy shot. I hit just a horrible shot. It's kind of like a lack of focus type of moment. And I felt like I did a good job getting myself into a position where I could make what I thought was going to be an easy par, and I just hit an awful shot and cost myself one there.
Is Scotty, any difference competing and preparing for one event as opposed to preparing for 3 events, essentially these playoffs being back to back to back?
Well, you got to conserve a bit of energy. It's going to be challenging. You got a hot week this week, then you go up to Elevation next week, and then a hot week again in Atlanta. So conserve your energy and make sure you're ready to go to East Lake.
Will Ted read any more putts after Paris? It worked so well for you there. Is that something you think will?
Yeah, it's something that, in Paris, I just wasn't seeing the break very well for a few days. I felt like I was taking good putts, and they were going in. And today there was a couple that I was confused on early that he stepped in and helped me, but the rest of the day he didn't look at too many putts.
Scotty, I know you're out there competing, but did the atmosphere of 14 look any different for you? I know they added some amenities over there.
Gosh, no, I'm not really sure. I feel like what was behind the green looked the same, and so usually we're kind of finding targets in there, and so a lot of that looked pretty similar. So I didn't notice any big changes.
Scotty, something like 7 birdies for y'all on the front, just a couple on the back. How much of that was the heat? How much of that was the course, or just how y'all were playing?
I think it all just comes down to how we were playing. I felt like on the front nine we gave ourselves a lot of opportunities and taking advantage of them in the back nine. I felt like we just weren't giving ourselves as many opportunities. Really, just all it is.
Did you know this is the 2-year anniversary of your last miscut?
No, Doug, but thank you for the reminder. Oh, now we're done? Okay, see you guys.